Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be diving into the very first Call of Duty Zombies map ever created, which is Nacht der Untoten on Call of Duty World at War. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for the channel, and don't forget to join my Discord server, the link in the description below. Without further ado, let's jump into it and enjoy. To understand how Nacht der Untoten came to be, we need to travel back to the mid-2000s. Treyarch was hard at work on Call of Duty World at War, a game set during World War II. At this time, the first-person shooter genre was incredibly competitive and the team at Treyarch wanted to create something unique that stood out. During late-night brainstorming sessions, some developers, inspired by tower defense games and classic horror films like George A. Romero's zombie movies, thought it'd be a good idea to have a game mode where players fend off waves of zombies. They pitched it as a fun side project, not initially intended to be a main feature of the game, but as we all know now, it's a very main feature of Call of Duty. The development of Nacht der Untoten started with some basic prototypes. The team focused on creating core gameplay mechanics where players would survive against endless waves of zombies. The design was simple yet effective. An abandoned airfield bunker provided the perfect claustrophobic and eerie setting for the game. But developing this mode wasn't without its challenges. Balancing the difficulty to ensure it was both engaging and not overly frustrating was a big concern, and they had to work within technical limitations of the time to make sure the game ran smoothly on all platforms. This is partly because of the current gen consoles at the time, the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. They had certain graphical capabilities and also RAM and storage was a thing to consider for them as well. Now let's talk about what made Nacht der Untoten so addictive. The game mode is all about survival. Players face wave after wave of zombies, with each wave becoming increasingly difficult. The point system is the central part of this gameplay, especially when the first map of Call of Duty World at War in zombies. As most people know, you earn points by killing zombies and repairing barricades. These points can be spent on weapons, ammo and opening new areas of the map. One of the most exciting features was the mystery box. For a price, you would get a random weapon. The spin of the box cost 950 points, and it added a nice element of excitement and unpredictability to the game. You never knew if it was going to be a more powerful weapon you was going to get, or one that was hindered towards killing zombies where you'd become overrun quicker because the weapon wasn't as good. When Call of Duty World at War was released in November 2008, players who have completed the single player campaign were in for a surprise. Nacht der Untoten was a hidden bonus mode, which means you couldn't access it through any other way apart from completing the single player campaign. The reactions from players was overwhelmingly positive, probably due to the fact we've never had that sort of game mode in any sort of game before, especially in a big game like Call of Duty. Forums and social media lit up with discussions about strategies, high scores and the thrill of surviving against waves of zombies. This is when people got into rounds like over the hundreds, people had found all the glitch spots, all of the best weapons to use, loadouts, everything. This was a great time in zombies because no one knew what to expect. It was fantastic. Gaming journalists also took notice, which is obviously going to be because it's a big release of a feature of a game. While World at War received praise for its campaign and multiplayer modes, the zombie mode was of course highlighted as a standout feature. The unexpected success of Nacht der Untoten caught Treyarch by surprise, but also validated their efforts. They felt like they have cracked some sort of code, and this helped obviously sell the game more as soon as people found that there was a zombies mode. The success of Nacht der Untoten had a huge impact on future development at Treyarch. The dedicated fanbase that emerged around the zombies mode showed that there was a strong appetite for this type of gameplay. This enthusiasm influenced Treyarch's decision for future games. They make very good zombie games. They expanded and redefined the zombies mode in subsequent Call of Duty titles. New maps with unique settings and challenges, deeper storylines and more complex gameplay mechanics all stemmed from the foundation laid by Nacht der Untoten. Things like Pack-a-Punch, where you give the machine 5,000 points and it upgrades your gun, perks was another one that got added in. And these features got added into the last DLC map of World at War, which was the Reese. This map was incredible. You could hold 4 perks, you could pack a punch your guns, you could link teleporters to teleport between each of the maps. This was ridiculous. World at War changed the whole zombie game forever. There was also very iconic characters like Tank Dempsey, Nikolai Belinsky, Takeo Masaki and Edward Richtofen were all introduced as the part of the start of the storyline. Little did Treyarch know this would be the start of a very storyline and loads of lore for Call of Duty Zombies. That would spark so many conspiracy theories on YouTube and between fans themselves. The story, however, started out as a simple survival experience, but evolved into having Easter eggs on different maps and various trade-offs on the storyline. Natch Der Untoten influenced not only the Call of Duty series, but also the gaming industry as a whole. Its blend of survival horror and FPS mechanics inspired other games and genres. Following this, there was loads of merch and comics and other media such as YouTube videos, short films, and all that type of stuff that was created. Also, people streamed and made more videos than ever before on any type of zombie content. It was an absolute hit. Community played a crucial role in its ongoing success. Custom maps, shared strategies, and the fan theories kept the mode alive and thriving. Content creators dedicated channels to exploring and celebrating the zombies mode, further cementing it in gaming culture. This included Easter egg guides, glitches that they found, methods of completing maps, methods of surviving in the games, loadouts, point farms, best perks to get, all of that type of stuff. There was absolutely loads. So, in conclusion, Natch Der Untoten was more than just a hidden Easter egg in Call of Duty World at War. It was the beginning of a phenomenon that captivated players for years to come. From its humble origins as a side project to its evolution into a core part of the Call of Duty experience, Natch Der Untoten laid the foundations for the zombie mode we know and love today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was my first ever history video on Call of Duty Zombies. If you guys did like this video, feel free to like, subscribe, and on the channel for more of the content you want to see. Don't forget to join the Discord, and thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.